Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's the news server episode 25. Well, as you can see, I'm studying Avalon. Mort. And we've got a mission down in Hope. Whoop-de-doo. Yep. It looks like it's going to be another month of Rubicar, because the poll was run and the results came in, and overwhelmingly people voted, well, 56% of the vote voted for Shadowlands. 24% of the player base that voted for no Shadowlands for at least 1 month. There were some other 14% voting for release AI or LE or whatever before Shadowlands. So there was a total of 76% of people that voted for change. However, the 24% who voted for no Shadowlands or any expansions for another month are the percentage that actually won. If you're wondering why, then so am I. Yes, because the release notes for the poll were as follows. 56% of people voted for Shadowlands. Shadowlands will release in 1 month. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's kind of weird to take in. Yes, it is. I don't need those on there now. So, yes, I've got another mission. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. I suspect, and I could be wrong, the plan was always to release Shadowlands after the anniversary, because that's what's happening. I suspect that's exactly what the plan was. So, leaves us where we're at, which for me is, well, it is disappointing. It's disappointing that effectively a minority of players have won. Now, a lot of people were understandably annoyed. And, I wasn't dancing and singing about the result either. However, I try and remain objective in my videos. I do voice my opinion when I'm talking about my opinion, but I'm not, you see. I'm talking about a poll, and the poll reflects a lot of different people's opinions, so I don't know. I am sure there are that minority that voted for no Shadowlands for a month are really quite happy. But the people that voted for Shadowlands, and although a time wasn't specified, were pretty much saying we need it yesterday. We should have had it at level 100, and we didn't get it. And the population hasn't reacted well to it, let's say. I haven't been on Discord, the AO Discord, much over the last couple of days, because effectively all I seem to see on the Discord is post after post of people cancelling and saying, well, I'll renew in a month, and other people saying, I'm going to charge back for this month, etc. So, which sounds extreme, and I don't recommend doing that. So that kind of leaves me in the middle, doesn't it? I'm sure some of you are thinking, wait a minute, Carlos, your entire channel seems to be based on, Anarchy Online. Surely, what are you going to do? You can't protest, because what are you going to make videos about? And you do have a point. Gotta be honest, you do have a point. See, YouTube cares about views and engagement. Do I? Not nearly as much as they do, I suspect. I don't do this for a living, folks. I do this because I really love the game Anarchy Online, as buggy as hell as it is, I do have a massive soft spot for it. However, you know, I am in a minority of gamers there, aren't I? I'm sure the people that watch the channel also have a similar feeling towards the game, but, you know, ultimately, well, it is what it is, folks, is all I can say there. What can I do? I can't change what Funcom feel about it, and I'm not going to make a rant video about it. I was tempted to. Rant videos are really popular. I watched one. I watched the chap called the Internet Historian the other day, doing a rant about Fallout 76. Now, I've never played that game, and I was disappointed that Bethesda released that game. But, you know, some people like it. Good for them. However, it has become a meme. I'm just hoping that the way Funcom has managed this poll and this server and their customer support within that isn't going to do the same. The game is effectively, in the big picture, more or less dead. There's really not that much going on here anymore, and nothing has changed in years. I mean, we have been on a maintenance cycle for a very long time. This thing's kicking my backside. Do stop it. So I don't know. I do not know. There's quite a few people that are not playing anymore, and if I had somewhere else to go play, I would, like Warframe, which I do like Warframe. They've had a rather good update and patch and new content yet again this year, which is good, actually. I can't solo it, I can tell you that much. But yeah, there we are. It is what it is. I don't know what people really want me to say there. I can only really sort of say, well, look, you know, this is what's happened so far. The poll results are in, and, well, there's the get out clause for whoever wrote the poll. You know, well, you voted for Shadowlands and you're getting it. You're just getting it at the same time as the other people that voted not to have it for a month. Which, yeah, can you see why that's a problem for people? Can you not see why that is? It's like when your mother says you can have beans on toast or you can have toast and beans. I suspect it's possibly illusion of choice. However, what if we'd had a vote that said, you know, no Shadowlands for a month, and the majority had voted for that? I suspect the additional options on that poll, the one saying, would you like AI now, LE now, etc., I think they were put there to dilute the Shadowlands vote. That's my honest opinion. I think that's why those were on that poll. Because they're completely unworkable. You can't enable a perk system that's based in the Shadowlands code just for AI, I don't think. And if you look at a lot of the items for AI, they also require Shadowlands. That Hellhound did an awful lot of damage. Well, there's the food snacks. So, yeah, I'm not chuffed about it, I'll be honest. It's disappointing. It's a disappointing result. Can I do anything about it? No, I cannot. Of course, the people that don't want Shadowlands have done their share of complaining as well. They feel at level 125 they should be able to handle Tara, a level 200 boss in a dungeon, but that he's boosted, or she's boosted, I don't really know, for the current game, which is probably quite true. Oh good, right, and roller up. And that is the case, unfortunately. Yes, Tara is set at that, but so are MP pets. Nobody else has that, because nobody else needed those fixes. Oh god, two of them. Right, Hellhound first. And I'm going to blind it. I may even have to dimage. Don't make me dimage. Try to chain heal, not working. Oh, if this was on live, I'd have hack and quack, not kitchen sink surgery. Doesn't really cut it. Okay, I can deal with this guy. More ammo. It's funny these melee mobs drop ammo. So I don't know what to tell you folks. I'm not going to make a rage video. I'm not going to make a protest video. I just feel the way the poll has been handled is very, very poor. Could do better. There's another batch of ammo that we don't use. Oh god, more hellhounds. I need to change my mission sliders somewhat to avoid this sort of thing, don't I? What level do I have to be for the wreck? I'm not sure. But you can tell by the level this character is how much I'm actually playing the game. And honestly, it's not that much. When I logged on, you probably noticed it said several people were online, and yeah, they are. AFK, but they're online, holding their quality 200 pets, keeping them alive. Okay. Mole in the wall. We have XP, let's spend some. I'm going to have to put into the intelligence, I think. Much as it beheaves me. And melee weapons, of course. Which leaves almost nothing for nanos. No, it doesn't. Still, there we go. So yes, a disappointment. But, you know, I don't like playing MP. I have a paid MP with all the goodies and toys on the live server. It's my least favourite toon to play. Just my thing. If you like MP, you know, that's good for you. But what I find on these restricted servers where people don't have access to the fixes and items that make other classes actually work is pet classes become very popular, because they do. So that's where we're at. We're at MP Online, effectively. Yes, more and more junk, unfortunately, coming through on here, but there we are. Hellhound. Give me massive crits, please. You know, or completely ignore me. Either works. So I'm thinking for the wreck I need at least one more level. I'm sure it's level 80. Or is it 90? Is it actually 90? I always forget. Actually whiz past that. Oh god, more hellhounds. What percentage are we at? 76. Always feels like that should open, but it doesn't. This is very disappointing loot in this mission. I mean, quite literally, we are getting nothing but bloody ammo. So yeah, I don't really have anything much to add to the conversation. That's the problem, you see. Had I made a video that morning, while, you know, the blood was effectively boiling, I probably wouldn't have released it. I'd have just made a long, shouty and sweary video that I couldn't release anyway. Do I regret paying for this month? Yes, I do. I think I would rather have just stayed off the server for a month, which I can do anyway. I mean, I can go and play on the arcade server, which unfortunately is not very busy. Not at the moment, no. I'm having some of the most disappointing loot drops ever in this mission. These dog things not only hit ridiculously hard for their level, they also have an incredibly terrible loot table. Nice to see that stunned by brawl show up in the window as it did just before. Again with ammo. I should have done this mission on my trader. He at least uses a shotgun. Again. We're not having any luck. Which one's that? Phoenix. What is that one? Healing. A little hot. Nothing in here, and once again, nothing. Bio-arranged beast. Model 666. Well, that's 100%. Right, where was the door back to the other place? Probably there was a quicker route than the one I've just taken. Where the hell was the machine? Was it up in the top corner there? There we go. The machine. 266 tokens. May as well take that, seeing as the loot drops from this mission were pretty bad, actually. Almost not a single disc. I stand corrected. Okay, where the hell was the door out of here? I believe I've found it. Where to go now? I need a shop. We'll head on back. I mean, there are mission terminals here. Where can I land missions from here? I need at least 2 inventory slots free to pull a mission. There is a shop here, isn't there? Oh, there we are. Supplies. There may be lag. There is. Yes, I know you can, well, it's control click for me, but yes, I know you can do that. But the amount of times that my control key doesn't work and I end up trying to upload or equip an item accidentally is horrific, which is why I tend not to do it. I was going to try pulling a mission from there, wasn't I? Right, let's go back to the middle. Target person. No, I always bugger those ones up. The assassination ones, as long as they're not cries or, it won't be too bad. Not coming up with anything enticing there. No, it isn't. I'm going to go to meet me there. It would appear the storm is not as bad in Borealis. MP. The thing I noticed with MP was at around 100, yes, you can cast your level 200 pet and you do feel rather powerful. However, what tends to follow that is a gut-wrenching realization as you progress in level and your pet does not, you gradually become less and less powerful as what you're fighting with becomes a weaker and weaker weapon. The heals gradually become less effective against tougher and tougher encounters. Should they nerf Tara so the people that want to play Froob can do Tara? And just to remind everyone, back in the day, Tara was a level 200 raid, really. Some of the loot from there does apply to level 100s, though. Some of the MA armor, in fact. And 130 for some of the other armor. but most of the stuff that drops now is not actually like that. Well, the game seems from here to be determined to send me to a mission just outside Bliss. Who am I to argue? I'm just wondering where the monks are with their Gregorian chants. The yellow sky is most definitely yellow. Wow. A lot busier today. There must be 30 people in Old Athens. Where's my mission? Over the wall by any chance? It's going to be a cave mission, isn't it? It's going to be a cave mission, and I'm going to hate it. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I will get some dog tags. I think I can come off halfway. Let's go full ag. See how we do with that. The game is trying to tell me to put weapons, ranged weapons, on my MA. I do not think I'm going to do that. Focused OT assassin, you are going down. See, this is my problem. I love the game. Anarchy Online is consummately the deepest and most detailed game live that you can play. But the way it's managed, I don't feel... Well, I feel it could be done better. There's been several discussions in the past among people suggesting various companies that could take over AO and do a better job. But I don't know that they would. I don't know they would want to keep such a tiny player base alive. Let us not forget, Star Wars Galaxies still had a fairly thriving community of players paying a subscription every month when it was closed down. It was closed down so a WoW clone called Star Wars The Old Republic, which I played, could take its place in the market. There was a lot of work put into Star Wars Galaxies, I have to say. And surprisingly, even The Old Republic has had quite a bit of work done in the story. I played just about every class in the game just to play the kind of story that you get at the beginning. And probably the most interesting and entertaining one was Imperial Agent, believe it or not. Yes, surprising, I'm sure. But yeah, the story it tells of that character as you're playing them through their sort of basic boot camp, I guess you would call it, startup, is actually very good. Would another company have something else it wanted in the marketplace to replace AO and just have dumped it 10 years ago? I think very probably, yes. For all their faults, Funcom have kept Anarchy Online alive. I am getting a hell of a lot more damage suddenly, just by moving the slider slightly further along. I have a box. The box contains nothing. A Clanalizer for your Carbonium armor, and then it will turn it into Storm Guild armor. Yes, it actually is named after the guild. That's not some hedonistic claim. That's actually the case. The 3305 local camouflage armor is also the same. Yay for little XP balls. %100%. But we're here for XP, so... And possibly some more dog tags. Although I think I'm fighting mobs that are too high level for those dog tags. I'm actually missing this mob. What level is he? 88. Oh, I didn't miss you then, did I? No. Soulfire? Type C. Actually a good weapon. Let's move a couple of items around. Okay. Hands up if you can remember where that is. No, it's a joke question. I meant, for once I can remember, as we just went past it. Halfway, if we do one more mission, will I qualify for the wreck? I believe I may. All I have to do now is remember how to leave. Well, as cave missions go, that wasn't horrible. Let's try that again. For those of you who are terminally curious, there's my frame rate and system load. In case you were wondering if any of it had to do with not quite being able to run the game. You can see there, using the reshade, I've actually pushed my graphics card up to 60 odd %. Still leaves 30% of headroom, effectively. Now, do bear in mind, I have OBS running on the same system, so an awful lot of it, the CPU usage, is taken up by OBS. Not really by the game. What have we got? Similar. Ooh, that may even be inside Bliss. I'll take it. But I do need to sell things first. Will this be the mission? Well, we ding 80 and I can finally go to the wreck and try my hand there. I think there's probably only one mission I can complete there on this particular character. And that will be the click box mission. Yes, it is. I think he would fail at most of the others. My camera's gone a bit weird. Hardened sharpener. Prepares to die. Hardened criminal. Damn. There seems to be a preponderance. What was that debuff? Oh, well, it didn't land. Yeah, seems to be a preponderance of neutrals. Not keen. Aha! Give me a dog tag. Yeah, that wasn't shockingly bad. Anybody in here? No, but there is in fact a chest. What quality are you? You're a 69 burst of speed and you're a 66, so you won't stack. I see the bar is creeping along, even if a little slowly. Interesting. A box and a chest. Do those even sell for much? Why did they change these anyway? You know, we all knew that was a head implant. We all knew that was a hand implant. And then they changed the icons. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the icons, but an empty implant doesn't need to have a different icon. Same is true of these. These are player made, these icons. And they probably looked pretty good when we played at 480. But playing at 1440p, or more commonly people play at 1080p these days, they're sort of a bit of a mush. In fact, all these redesigned ones are. The older type did look a lot better. They were far more simple. But when something is tiny, it's far clearer if it is simple. See, eyes, when they've got half their things in, how's that icon? That's a leg implant. Yeah, I'm not picking up either. What percentage are we on? 60. That's gone rather quickly. Perhaps we have fewer mobs in this mission. Which one are you? Oh, thank you. Yes, I think I'm going to have to look back over old data if I'm going to find out which classification of mobs drop regular dog tags. Because it's none of these, apparently. I think they may be lower level mobs, in fact. Stinging reminder. So yes, I appreciate that everyone, or a great deal of people, are not happy with the results of the poll. Me neither, but I'm not going to make a huge protest about it. I'm trying to sort of keep it in perspective. Yes, it's disappointing. Yes, I think it could definitely have been handled better, and I would say so to any community manager's face. However, it is what it is. That is the result we're given, and the likelihood is that that will not change. But as I say, all the wishing that company X, Y, or Z for the Americans, would take over Anarchy Online. I think they would. I think there would be an influx of people wishing to play it, which would quickly taper down. They don't make nostalgia like they used to. And the end result would be, like I described with Sony's treatment of Star Wars Galaxies. They tried to change the functionality of the game to be more akin to a very successful MMO called WoW. A game I spent an entire hour playing before never returning. Because I enjoyed the complexity of Anarchy Online. I did not find it in WoW. I'm nothing against WoW other than I think the art style is awful, but people like it. It's very popular. You can understand a company saying, well, we should do that, and they completely changed the skill system and fighting system. As I remember it was quite complex, you know. Lying prone gave different damage to standing up, and people were happy with all this. And then they tried to make it far more simple. And I can't really explain it because I didn't completely understand it to begin with. And I think that kind of thing is something that would happen to AO. A company taking it over would feel that to give it more appeal, they would have to make it, well, simpler, more accessible. And that is not always a good thing. Damn, I need another mission. Alternatively, I can try killing mobs in the wreck. I think I've done enough missions for one day. Ah, people have reappeared. pets everywhere. I am 79. Will you talk to me now? No, you will not. Now, there are some mobs we could probably handle out round the outside. Thank you, Savik, for updating and giving us the wreck on your map. Around here, the outpost. Yes, there are. I think we can handle them, but the chances are that plenty of other people are out here killing them. Yes, I think so. How tough are they? Right now, Blood Red, level 102 mob. How will we do? Well, we're not running away. Now, these are high level, but they're actually quite weak. I have another one on me. Now, compared to the Hellhounds in that first mission, these guys are remarkably easy. And they give quite a bit of XP, but we need to be careful. Will you come this far? Apparently, yes, you will. No, I don't know if there is XP scaling out here. But we're certainly gaining it in bigger chunks, as you can see. An actual useful head implant. Maybe try with the guys outside first. Well, I got the drop on this one. Maybe I should have just done this entire episode in the wreck. Leveling up in the wreck in order to do quests in the wreck. Oh. There you have it. We've managed to hit the magical level 80. Is this high enough to go talk to the boss? Well, we're going to go find out. That was remarkably easy. I do remember coming out on my Froob and killing those for XP as well. I do remember that they actually give quite a lot of XP for their level. And are really quite easy to fight, one-on-one. Will you talk to me now? No. Whoever said it's level 80 lied. It's not level 80. I think it's actually level 90. So what I think I'm going to do is probably log off. I'm not standing out here killing those mobs for 10 levels. Those days are long gone. But I will kill a few. Okay, folks. Bye for now.